Hey everybody, how are you? I'm Pup Twigs here. We're set for another episode of Unleashed, and we've got a local pup here with us from Orlando.
Hi, I'm Pup Bobo.
So we got Pup Bobo. He's local with us, and we're just going to dive right into it. So tell me about your pup name and your born date.
Okay, well, I guess my born date when I finally became an official pup was in May 25th of 2019. So it's been a few years. My name, uh, I'm an older brother. When my little sister was born, my dad started calling me Bobo as a derivative of brother, and I see myself as an older brother type pup. So I felt it was appropriate that Bobo would be my name. It's kind of funny that we have so many people in the Latin community here in Orlando
Mm-hmm.
that I was quickly told that Bobo in Spanish means fool. It means somebody who's like just unaware, they don't know what's going on or whatever. I'm like, oh, that fits. So, so I decided to keep Bobo, and yeah, and so that's
Well,
been my name for all these
well,
years.
nice. So when did you decide you wanted to become a pup and join the pup community?
Well, I first heard about the pup community when I was living in New Orleans
Okay.
from Pup Gage. He's Dean Gage, if some people may know him. Um, he was the first one to like introduce to me the concept of puppies and pup play.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of on my radar. Then we moved here to Orlando, and I met another pup who was visiting from Virginia. His name's Pup Dive. That was the first time I ever put on a hood, and we didn't go out or anything. We were just kind of right there where he was staying, and I, tried it on for the first time. And then a few months later, my friend Horace, who's a local pup, let me wear his hood one night while we were out at the bar, and that was it. That was
You
it
were
was
hooked
so
at that
much
point.
fun. Yeah, it was so much fun. It just felt comfortable and right,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's when Bobo was born.
Good,
So
good. Well, have you gone on to pupopedia.com and got yourself a certificate yet for your pup?
I do not have a certificate. I um, yeah, I've not looked into that, but it's something that I'd like to check out.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. So sometimes being in a group, it's not always the easiest thing. Has there been anything that's been difficult for you getting into the pup community?
I have been really fortunate in that the pup community here in Orlando has been really open and accepting to me. Um, so I haven't really had much issue with dealing with other pups like some have, which is good. But my biggest problem is just to find the time because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a professional puppy, so I work a lot.
I
So
understand.
yeah, and I work on weekends, which makes it difficult, to attend events on the weekend. So
Yeah.
it does take some planning to um, to be able to go to events and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do my best to make it work.
All right, all right. So, thinking about the pup community, is there anything that you would want to change about it at this point?
Um, well, on a personal level, I would like to maybe see more events, not necessarily on the weekends, maybe more on like Friday nights or
Mm-hmm.
maybe some type of pup gatherings on a Wednesday night, something like that during the week for those pups, who do work on the weekend, because there are a lot of us who, maybe work in the service industry or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, and we have to work in evenings and on the weekends, so it can be difficult to get to events.
Oh, I agree.
So
Agree. So what kind of hobbies does Pup Bobo have?
Bobo, well, um, Bobo, he likes to dance. He's a dancing puppy.
Good.
Uh, and I really enjoy going out and doing moshes. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's when I'm my most free.
Yes.
Is getting out getting on the mat and just really pupping out. But other than that, if I'm out socially, um, I'm not necessarily in a pup headspace, but I'm definitely in a more social headspace, and
Okay.
it's easier for me to meet people and talk to people. So, which is why that's one thing I really enjoy about being a puppy is to be able to um, kind of the liberation that the hood gives you to just not be you. You know, um, your alter ego, and
Mm-hmm.
you can be more outgoing and and loosen up a little bit.
Okay. All
So,
right. So I know you're local and stuff, and we've met out before
mhm.
at a local bar. But do you belong to a pack here in Orlando?
Yes, I am a member of the Orlando Hound Pound, and then Pup Horace and I have our own little pack. Like I say, he's my pup brother.
Mm-hmm.
So that's but yeah, that's the people that I kind of hang out with. There's a few people in the Orlando Hound Pound that I see socially outside of events.
Mm-hmm.
Since COVID, when COVID happened, it also just so happened that um, we had our little pod of friends, and after that, they ended up moving away for various reasons, jobs and things. So I found that my little pod that I had during COVID suddenly evaporated,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was kind of in the market for some new friends, and that's when I came across the Orlando Hound Pound,
Okay.
and so I've made lots of friends through the Hound Pound, and now that's who I hang out with socially.
Okay. All
So
right. Good. So if you had any advice for someone that's wanting to get into the pup community, pup play, what advice would you have for them?
well, first of all, you don't need gear to be a puppy. Let me stress that first. Um, it can help you to get into the headspace and things like that, but it's not necessary. All you have to have is a desire to play.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, first thing is that desire, and then next is to, you know, if you're wanting to be a, be out socially, look at your local bars to see if there are any type of pup events going on, or you can also check out websites like Pup Space, or um, there's some Discord groups or some other groups out there that you can kind of search for, and just kind of reach out and start chatting with other pups, and you'll quickly be invited. So I found that
Awesome.
pups are very friendly,
Yes.
very sociable, and very inclusive.
Okay. All right. Well, you mentioned the Hound Pound. Do they have any events that they do periodically throughout the year?
Yeah, so well every month. So every other Saturday they have an event at a local bar, Barcodes, where they kind of take over. But I think you've mentioned this in other videos. The last Saturday of the month they have kind of a takeover at a bar called Savoy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of nice because it's early afternoon. It's like from 4 to 8,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's not super late. Every now and then I can still get to that one. Um, I just can't drink because I have to work at night. So,
Yeah, I understand.
but it's still fun to be able to go out and see everyone. And
Yeah.
but yeah, so those are our local things. We also have we have some private parties that we do. Then we have a couple of pup events at Sawmill, which you've mentioned before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The campground that's about an hour or so from here. Um, yeah, so there's different groups. We also have a dungeon in town that every now and then they'll have a pup night there. So I've attended classes. I've also gone for just some playtime, when they have moshes and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. Um, so yeah, our little town has quite a active community.
We definitely do. Yes, yes. So let's think about if you could ask the next pup on the next episode of Unleashed any question about the pup community or about being a pup or whatever. What would that question be?
Ooh, that's good. I actually haven't thought about this. I guess why why are you interested in pup play, or um, how have you discovered your interest in pup play?
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah,
Valid question.
yeah.
So the question that we got from Pup Ranger out of Gregory, Michigan
Hi, Ranger.
is how do you meet other pups? That was his question.
Yeah. So, Ranger, I saw your interview, and I want to say you're absolutely adorable. And I hope you can come and visit us here in Orlando. Um, how do you meet other pups? Well, like I said, there's Pup Space, which you can just search on your phone for in the App Store, um, and create your profile, and you can start chatting with pups from locals to all over.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of my contacts through Instagram. If you'd like, you can follow me at pup.bobo, Bobo, on Instagram. But yeah, let's just kind of reach out to other pups. If you see someone, um, on Instagram or Facebook, or maybe in a Discord group, like we have a Discord group for the Hound Pound. Yeah, just kind of reach out and start talking to them. If you're out at the bar and you see another pup, you see someone in a hood, please approach them and talk to them and say, "Hey, I'm interested in pup play. What can you tell me about it?" And you'll find that a lot of pups are very open, and and they'll be happy to tell you about it.
Yeah,
get you hooked up.
They sure will. We're very vocal.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the last question, which you've kind of already covered, is any social media that you would care to share. So other pups wanted to reach out and say hi, or hey, I saw you on the podcast. You've done that with your Instagram. But I just want to, from Pup Twigs, thank Pup Bobo for coming on today. It's been a pleasure getting to be the very first one that we did in person. So we all like that stuff. So, from Pup Twigs and Pup Bobo from Orlando, Florida, we just want to say, everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.